May 2023 turned out to be the biggest month for this YouTube channel so far, with the total revenue of $16,478 and it consisted of two parts. First one is $6,130 from YouTube ads, the money which Google pays me in exchange for showing you these annoying pre-rolls. The second one is $10,348 as sponsorship deals. This is when I give a shout out like, this video is sponsored by blah blah blah. In this video I'll break down my YouTube revenue analytics and share the lessons that I've learned along the way that you can apply to your side hustle. We'll also discuss how many subscribers you need to make a living out of YouTube and explain who should consider starting a YouTube channel. I launched this channel 2 years ago on June 20th, 2021. You see there is a spike on July 13th. One video went viral just 3 weeks after the start. Within a week I gained 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which are needed to join YouTube partner program. It all happened very quickly, even though I didn't have any social following in Singapore and English is not my native language. So if you're thinking it's too late to start a YouTube channel in 2023 or that you can't because you don't speak perfect English, let's say, that's just an excuse. Sorry. But anyway, I'm not special. It happened quickly because I had knowledge about how YouTube works from doing it in Russian for a few years already. I'll explain more about it later. So monetization was approved on July 28th, 2021. As you can see, I took a massive break from creating content because my main online marketing agency business needed my attention. Just to let you know, such long breaks are not healthy for the YouTube algorithm, so don't make my mistakes. In October 2022, I started uploading again. Let's see how long it took for the channel to bring in more than $0.something a day. On November 29th, it was $11.49. I'm rich. Then on December 15th, $48.77 and December 19th, $87.19. Wow, we are getting there. And even though I relaunched the channel on October 5th, it took almost 2 months for the monetization to catch up. Let's check the views again. As you can see, the views fluctuated greatly during the October, November, December, January, February period, ranging from 1,000 views a day to 30,000 views a day. During this time, we tested different content formats and guests to find our niche. And the channel started growing significantly in March. But what about ad revenue? Can I already quit my job if I had one? In April 2023, the average revenue was around $110 a day. The total for April was $3,364, and this is purely from ad revenue without any sponsorship contracts. Okay, can I quit my job, please? According to Google, the average salary in Singapore is 70,000 Sing dollars a year or 5,800 SGD a month. So we're almost there. But this kind of money from YouTube monetization, you could quit your job already if you're willing to cut back on luxuries like expensive laksa. I forgot to switch on my second light. What kind of YouTuber am I? Then in the second half of May, things started getting insane. A couple of videos were picked up by the algorithm and we reached our highest daily ad revenue so far. $607 equivalent to 801 Singapore dollars in a single day. Wow! There are two key learnings from this, but before I share them, here's a quick note. If you guys want a slice of this YouTube money and you've been thinking about starting or growing your channel, I'm working on a YouTube program. The main focus will be on the financial aspect of YouTube. How to start your channel, perform tests to find your niche, and how to make profit as fast as possible. We won't be discussing editing techniques and fancy gear setups, etc. That's not what brings in the money. I'll show you the real deal. So join the early bird list to be among the first ones to know about the program so you can launch your channel and make money from it. The link is in the description below, and let's continue with the video. So what are the two key learnings from my journey with this channel? It took me almost 8 months of consistently uploading videos on YouTube to get to this point after I relaunched it in October 2022. There is a compound effect everywhere in investments, learning a new skill, and growing and monetizing a YouTube channel. Often people tend to quit too early because they don't see fast results. But actually it's a good idea to treat making making videos like growing your investment portfolio. You're creating a catalog of future videos that will generate money for a long time after each individual video is posted. And it will earn me passive income later. This is the definition of investment in general, right? You don't expect it to make you money right now, but you expect a long-term return. The second learning is the following. Having gathered significant experience from my other channel in Russian with 300,000 subscribers and having developed an eye while managing our agency clients' channels, I've observed a pattern. Growth can be slow at first, then one video takes off, propelling your channel to the next level. This process repeats itself, with each viral video pushing your channel higher, higher and higher. The intriguing aspect is you never know which video will boost your channel. On this channel you may have seen the video featuring a Canadian head salon owner guy, and this video gained so far 643,000 views. I recall after conducting this interview I texted my video editor guy saying like, hey buddy, this is probably gonna be a fail. This guy was quite reserved, answering my questions in short sentences, so after 20 minutes I ran out of questions. So the raw footage was about like 25 minutes long, but typically I gather like 50, 60, 70 minutes of conversation. So out of these 25 minutes we scrapped together 8 minutes of final product and released it. And now, as you can see, it has a whopping 643k views. YouTube promoted this video well beyond our typical audience in Singapore and Malaysia. And we received the largest number of viewers from the US. And thanks to this video, we secured one of our biggest sponsorship contracts yet. From a company in New York whose marketing manager saw this video in his YouTube feed and reached out to us. The next question I often get is, how many subscribers do you need to make a living out of YouTube? Well, the number of subscribers doesn't really matter. Today, views are king, not subscribers. You earn ad revenue from views. Sponsors pay you based on views, and you launch your products depending on how many people you can reach, which is determined by views. Have you noticed those dead channels with 1 million subscribers, but their video only receive like 2,000 views? So to answer your question, you can make money from YouTube with any number of subscribers. Once you've learned how to generate views, your subscriber count will also naturally increase. So who should consider starting a YouTube channel? Here are several categories of people that I believe may benefit from it. First one, any type of coach, consultant or educator in fields like business, health, wellness, psychology. In fact, I would even start a YouTube channel before I began practicing and selling my services if I were a coach. You need an audience of potential clients who can get to know you. Also, through YouTube videos, you can test your content and expertise and find out what your potential clients really want as opposed to what you think they want. Second category is anyone involved in sales, like real estate agents or insurance guys or cars, yachts. Your main asset, if you're doing this, is trust. There are hundreds of professionals in your niche, and you can easily get ahead of them by having a content platform where you share your professional expertise. You don't need millions of followers. I had a client, he was a real estate agent in Sochi in Russia. Now he does the same in Dubai. We helped him start a channel from scratch, and he doubled his income after 3 months when videos started to gain just 800-900 views, because his content was highly targeted as he began reviewing specific residential complexes in Sochi and then in Dubai. So most of the times it's not about subscribers and even not about the views, but about how relevant your content is to your target audience. Category number 3 is digital marketing services like social media marketing agencies, SEO, website development. I have a quite well-known SMM agency and an education company for Russian-speaking people worldwide. And where does the majority of my clients come from? You guess. From my YouTube channel. I obtained 5 to 10 corporate clients and 50 to 100 individual clients per month from it. Most importantly, it's a free evergreen client supply, unlike paid advertising. When you give your money to Instagram, like Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube actually. Category number 4. Anyone who wants to create a side hustle. Even if you don't plan to become a full-time influencer, you can express your creativity, develop your passion, and generate a nice passive income on the side. A few hundred extra bucks per month never hurt, right? However, be prepared. YouTube is not get-rich-quick scheme, and it's certainly not the easiest way to make money. Buying and selling something expensive to pocket the margin is the more straightforward way to make money fast. And of course, there will be challenges along the way if you're doing YouTube. My top 3 are the following. Number 1 is loss of motivation. Sometimes you forget that YouTube is a long game and start expecting quick results. I know for some people it's like when your videos aren't gaining any views, you decide to quit. And the problem is you quit too early. There is no such thing as overnight success on YouTube. Even when you find a channel with a lot of views, you never see how long it took for them to get to this point. Number 2. Another common issue is when your videos aren't gaining views, but you don't change your approach to making videos. It's somewhat contradictory to the previous point, but sometimes I see channels with very consistent video uploads. However, the thumbnails are poor, the video titles are off, and the beginning of the video is too slow and boring. I mean, what's the point of being stubborn, spending your time and energy making videos, but not willing to learn how YouTube actually works and not improving your skill? I don't mean to sound harsh, but it's painful to see such channels and the wasted efforts. The third major challenge and obstacle for achieving YouTube success is overthinking and subsequently never getting started. If you never made a YouTube video, it's hard to predict the outcome. The process revolves around testing and learning. That's it. This is how I approach this channel, even though I had a wealth of expertise with YouTube beforehand. It's literally impossible to pinpoint your niche, your topic, your voice, and your style only by theorizing. Sometimes the more you try to plan, the more doubts you start having, which may result in never starting at all. Nevertheless, despite these challenges, issues, and obstacles, being a YouTuber is incredibly rewarding. It's fun, it's profitable, most importantly, it's a long-term investment. If you ever had the idea of starting your YouTube channel, or if you already have one and you want to level it up and finally start making money out of it, consider joining the early bird list of my new YouTube program. Link below. Thanks for watching and see you soon.